I grew up in a little German town, Ohio, called Leipzig, Ohio, named after Leipzig, Germany. And when they migrated over here, I went to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and then a bunch of them went further west to Ohio and took the name with them. Then I was drafted in World War II out of Ohio when I was living in Ohio. I was 21 when I was drafted. And we were loaded on a train, taken to Missouri to Signal Corps School, and outside of Joplin, we were taught all about codes, and I got my top secret clearance while I was there. And I carried it through my whole career. In fact, we did teletype, code machines. They took us to New York, put us on the Queen Elizabeth, and went over to Europe. Well, it zigzagged over, so the German submarines, it took them like 6 minutes to sight and line a torpedo, so the ship would change direction every 4 minutes. When I went, I thought I was going to die. So one time we were on deck, called the deck under an emergency, and they said, watch a torpedo follow on the bottom behind the boat, they will miss us. And sure enough, you saw that torpedo going through the water behind us. We could outrun a submarine, so we didn't need escorts like other ships did. Scotland was where they offloaded us, started communications there using English equipment. Then we got ready to go to Normandy. We went about 2 weeks after D-Day. They shipped us to southern England. We got on boats and went across the channel. The Germans still had seniority of the air, so they were still strafing us. And this was about 2 weeks after D-Day. I was with a little detachment. We looked for German targets. We go through some of these villages, and these towns would put up a white flag or a white sheet of surrender, and then they started putting their girls out to attract us, and they would say, marry me, I want to go to America. Marry me, I want to go to America. One time a girl, she runs alongside me, a nice looking long lady. Marry me, I want to go to America. I said, no, I don't. She said, but I want you. She hopped up on a running board, looked right in my face, and I said, why do you want me? She said, because I like your blonde hair and your blue eyes. So I said, you'll find somebody. I don't know if she ever did. At the end of the war, we ended up in Czechoslovakia. My teletype ding, ding, dings, and it was from the higher command. What are you doing there? Those Russians were supposed to be there. So we had to back out of Czechoslovakia, and we went to Linz, Austria instead. I stayed there. We helped get people back to their home areas while I was there. Then the peace conference came along in Paris, France,
where the delegates of 21 nations have assembled to frame the future peace of the world.
There was a thing that if you have any of these things, you can get a job and work in Paris for a year for the government. And one of them was teletype. I said, yeah. I have all the communications between President Truman and Secretary of State Barnes, constantly contacted with the Pentagon, and so they offered me a job when we come back. There's other people who have done things greater than I have. I still dream a lot. I never completely stopped dreaming about the war. Occasionally it pops up in a dream, and it's something I think it stays with you forever.